don't even know. I'm about to go walk over there so I can hear what they're saying.
No, I wasn't. Sorry.
What's that guy? Don't do
Don't do
it. What
it.
you say, robots? Do the most.
Monsanto has a long history of
Put a closer to your mouth.
for example, during the Vietnam War, Monsanto was kind enough to supply dioxin to the U.S. Army. I used to operate for Operation Ranger. Sprinkle some, you pick up herbicide over the forest, and I do it with prior to Viet Cong and we don't know what the effects of that will be yet. I expect we'll know in a few years, probably within 30 years, when the kids started showing up with deformities, when our citizens are showing up with lower IQs, less resistance to disease, the bees and the flies and the butterflies start disappearing. Oh, sorry. In other words, what's happening in China, with people are smuggling in food and dairy products so they don't trust their own, they don't trust their own food. That's very bad. That may be us. For that reason, I'm here. I'm hoping that our children will be spared for that during this process. Thank you.
All right, thank you. This has been an open mic. We've been doing this since about 1:45. At 2:45, this event is scheduled to march to Monsanto's offices and then disperse from there. There's no permit for the march, but it should be perfectly fine. There are lots of people in the city today, and the police are being totally chill. So no one should have to worry about the fact there's no permit. It's an open mic. If you can't hear, you should try to get on this side. We have to point the speaker away from the White House to be in compliance. So, everybody who's behind me is only hearing the back side of the speaker. Everyone on this side is getting blasted. So if you really can't hear, just move a little bit, in front of me on the north side of me. Okay, open mic still. Let's keep it for like 2 minutes, because I think there's a lot more people who want to talk.
Excuse me?
Hi, my name is Shereen. I was born and raised here. I'm 40 years in Appalachia, so I have a pretty good perspective on what's going on. First of all, we don't need to be in compliance. Our First Amendment rights guarantee our right to assembly, our right to petition our government for redress of our issues. So I'm going to turn around and blast my voice at the man that is sitting in that stinking White House. Need no stinking permits. It is our right to be here. It is our right to blast our voices at that man. And if he's not listening, shame on him. I know he's not listening. There's not a chance in hell that he's listening to us. He doesn't care. And he thinks we don't matter. And with more and more and more of us jumping on the bandwagon of all of these injustices that are being perpetrated, he's going to have to listen essentially eventually. So keep it up. Do not give your rights away. Make them take them. Permits, getting a permit is relinquishing your rights. Make them, if they want our rights, insist that they take them from us. And get it on the record. Let everybody know that we do not, never have lived in a democracy. Thank you.
All right. March against Monsanto, 2 minutes, speak out.
Hi guys, my name is Jackie and I'm actually from Iowa. Yeah, hey, I'm a little nervous to be up here talking, but this is kind of a personal issue to me because I've grown up knowing the name Monsanto, just because my state's big on corn and it's big on soybeans. But what I didn't grow up knowing was that, didn't grow up with the term GMO, and I didn't grow up knowing about, the effects that it can have on your body and the effects on the environment. So I think that's a big shame. It's not only a shame, but it's disgusting. So that's why I'm here fighting today.
Hey, my name is Mike Guillermo with Energy Justice.
That's what everyone's doing.
I'd like to kind of plug for CSAs. I did a lot of research last year, especially after Fukushima meltdown happened, and all the food we get from California is getting doused with more radiation than we want to be eating. I was like, okay, now's the time to figure out how to get my food from local places. So there's a website called localharvest.org. If you're not familiar, check it out. I spent a lot of time in there. I went through like 65 CSAs that are in the DC area. I'm like, I heard there are ones that'll deliver to your door, and I found there are. And so there are like at least 4 or 5 of them here in DC area. They'll bring it to your door every week, fresh, local farms, non-GMO, no pesticides, no sewage sludge, no radiation, none of that other craziness. Not technically organic. A lot of them don't get the certification for that, but they're functionally organic. So there are ones like Charlottesville Farms. I used them last year. They were great. This year I'm using Blue Tomato Farms. You can post like 30 miles away. So if anyone wants to find these, you can talk to me or just look at localharvest.org and hunt them down. But I did all that research. Just talk to
Localharvest.org.
Localharvest.org. The closest CSA, the one I'm using now, is Blue Tomato Farms. I think it's bluetomatofarms.com. Charlottesvillefarms.com is also an awesome one. So check them out. All right. My name is Adam. I'm with Occupy Monsanto. And I've been working on this protest since early this morning. We pushed this wagon down from Adams Morgan, a couple miles away, and we're going to push it back up. We brought on this wagon a few banners. You see one on the floor here. These are big, nice banners. They have different messages. There's another one here about Congress being genetically contaminated. We need volunteers who want to carry these banners. And it's not too soon to stake a claim. We would like to get them at the end of the march. But we also have some other signage here. There's a few signs around if you need them. But I'm amazed by this turnout. Okay, I'm looking around here. This is maybe the biggest GMO protest I've seen here. I don't know how people are used to. Maybe the Washington Post is going around counting everybody because they like to do that sometimes. The last thing I want to say is that there's stuff happening in Congress. There's so many different fronts to fight on the GMO issue, to take down Monsanto. We gotta take this company down, okay? It's a monopoly. It's a monopoly. It's already there, and we gotta take it down. So I'm gonna skedaddle because my daughter is performing in an end of the year recital. I see so many parents here who brought their kids. My daughter would be here too if it wasn't for her recital. But everybody, have a great march. Keep it peaceful, and I'm going to hand over the emceeing jobs here to Gene from Monsanto. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, yeah! Hey, hey! Hey, ho! We got a right to know! All we want is a simple label.
All we want is a simple label.
For the food that's going on our table.
For the food that's going on our table.
Thank you. So we're going to march about 15 minutes. I got some crime scene tape to hand out. If anyone wants them, just get some and hand it out for me. We're going to need some volunteers to carry the banners. We've got 2 large banners that's going to need at least 2 people each. And there's still an open mic against Monsanto, so please, if you have something to say it here and say it loud.
Monsanto is a very nice boy who rules everybody's food.
Hey everyone. Hi, my name's Daniel. I'm here today. I'd just like to talk to you guys and elaborate on what a problem this is for the people of the entire world. It is not just the United States of America right now, because not only is Monsanto trying to monopolize the seed supply, the food supply of our country, but the power of Monsanto in this government here, they are now threatening sanctions against these other nations that ban and label genetically modified organisms. And by the way, those nations are over 60 other countries. Pretty much every developed nation, 40% of the world's population, has the right to know what's in their food right now, and I consider it sort of an insult to the American people to not allow them to know what's in their food. So, as someone else was saying earlier, there are other ways that people are dealing with this. Burning crops. I know crops have been burned in France. China has now destroyed the United States shipments of GM corn to their countries. So what can you do? One thing I can tell you, this past spring I planted a garden in our yard for the first time. I think the world would be a much different place if everybody here just took a little bit of land and started planting some food for themselves. So.
So my name's Aaron, and I'm a beekeeper in Maryland, and I wanted to be here today to speak for the bees because they can't speak for themselves, people. And what I want to say, and I think it's really important, I've had to replace my beehives every year for the last 6 years. And there's a lot of reasons, and we've talked about it through our clubs, and I've heard a lot of reasons why. But now it's kind of come to light that it's these neonicotinoids and these pesticides that are playing a much more prevailing role in this. So don't be fooled by all the other things like the mites that they talk about. That's a natural occurrence in bees. You should learn a lot about them. They're an amazing creature. But I also wanted to say you want to plant your own food. I grow my own food, and if you're not even growing your own food, plant bee balm and butterfly type flowers and plants to encourage these. The one thing I can say real quick is I'm very sad. I have not seen a lot of bumblebees this year and a lot of honeybees flying around. I mean, I know it's cold, but we have a serious die-off problem that is actually happening, and I can attest to that. Thank you. This is an open mic against Monsanto. If you have something to say, please say it.
Hello, my name is Diego. I'm originally from Colombia, and I came here like 5 years ago. Now, I want to say two things. I'm here because, first of all the issues that people have mentioned, of course, but in addition to that, also the degradation of the land. The fact that I know monoculture is not exactly the same as GMOs, but it promotes it. And the fact that all these pesticides, it promotes the irresponsible use of pesticides and all the spread on the land. And the future use of the land, because it's not just what we're eating right now, but it's, are we going to be able to cultivate food in that land in the future? And that's a big issue that concerns me a lot. Now, the other thing that I wanted to say is, I hate how with my own family, when I'm trying to explain GMOs and I'm trying to explain organic and very organic, I know organic, you have to be very careful with what organic really is and what, where you shop. But is that there's a sense of exclusivity to organic. And I'm telling them, it's not that. It's just that organic is what should be, is what's normal, and then GMO is what's not normal. But then since the way that the things are right now, the problem is that yes, it gives organic this title of exclusivity. And I don't think it should be that way. Because that's how it's built. It's just food. It should be organic should be called food. And GMO should not be called just food.
Hi, I'm nervous, but I'm in high school right now, and I'm a very okay, I'm a little sick. I'm sorry. I'm very nervous, but thank you. I know what we're supporting, and I support it 100%. I'm just saying that what they're doing to our food is not only affecting us, it's affecting our kids and our next generation. And it's going to happen, if we keep letting it happen, sooner or later in our future, there are going to be kids who are born with birth defects like I am. I was born with a cleft lip and palate, which gives me slurred speech and everything. but I don't care. I'm still doing what I love to do. I'm thinking my mind. I want this protest to be a supporter for everyone, and to make sure that our kids in the future will not have to suffer what we will suffer now. That our kids in the future will grow up healthy and strong lives, and that they will keep all the generation forward. And hopefully somewhere in the future, where Washington D.C. is more advanced, that the food is not affected by what the chemicals are doing to it now. There's no toxins in the food that will give it more strength. It will be healthier, stronger for our kids in the future. Thank you.
Do you know what you're buying at the grocery store? Chances are you don't. The U.S. government has refused to allow reasonable and common sense labeling of foods that have been genetically modified in laboratories. As a result, an estimated 80% of processed foods in America contain GMOs. In 2007, Barack Obama promised to make GMOs